was that?
We didn't, obviously. Fuck.
Where do I start with this movie? Kinds of Kindness is insane. The trailers barely revealed anything here, so I was just going in blind. Wow, holy shit. It went in just a whole crazy different direction that I was not expecting at all. Kinds of Kindness is essentially 3 long short films put into one, and therefore it adds all the way up to almost 3 hours. In the first film, Willem Dafoe's character is asking Jesse Plemons' character to basically commit a crime, more like cause a staged crime. I'm not exactly too sure what all the details are as to why he wants this to happen, and the film doesn't really elaborate on it. But I guess you could say it's sort of a testament to how far someone is willing to go to satisfy someone's needs or desires or whatever it is that Willem Dafoe wants. Sort of representing the theme of the title here, the kind of kindness that Jesse Plemons is willing to show for Willem Dafoe. In the second short film, Jesse Plemons is a cop trying to figure out whether his wife, portrayed by Emma Stone, is actually his wife, or maybe it's actually a shapeshifter. And Emma Stone is asked to do certain things to hopefully satisfy Jesse Plemons' desires or needs. And in the third film, Emma Stone takes the lead as someone who has now joined a cult that is led by Willem Dafoe, and her and Jesse Plemons are trying to find the Messiah, I guess. And by finding this Messiah, she will hopefully satisfy Willem Dafoe's character. This film is a total clusterfuck, and by the first 2 films, I thought it was gonna be some sort of psychological horror movie or something like that, because damn, it is really creepy at certain points. In the first one, Willem Dafoe is straight up like a control freak, narcissist, psychopath, sociopath, whatever you want to fucking call him. He just feels the need to control everything about a person. And Jesse Plemons' character is just straight up trying to suck that dick, you know what I'm saying? Suck that Willy dick, because I think we all know what we heard about Willie. The second film gets even creepier when Jesse Plemons is asking Emma Stone to do some really crazy ass shit, and Emma just goes with it. Holy fuck, it is creepy as heck. The way Jesse delivers his lines, God, wow, what the fuck. And beyond the stuff that Emma Stone has to do, I mean, Jesus Christ, there are some crazy and interesting visuals that we're given that are supposed to represent certain things in modern day society about video and whatever the fuck themes that the director's trying to do here. I guess you could say the third film is sort of the more tame one, kinda, but not really. It's also kind of really gross and fucked up in its own way. Seeing Emma and Jesse in this cult sort of reminded me of Jared Leto and his cult. I mean, Jesus Christ, I can only imagine what Jared Leto's doing. And you know what? Maybe that's what this movie reflects. Disclaimer, I don't think I've seen any of this director's other films. Yorgos Lanthimos, I believe that's how you pronounce his name. Yeah, I've never seen any of his other work, so this is sort of like my first introduction to his stuff. And I gotta say, I mean, I'm sort of intrigued to see his other films now. What I just told you about the 3 films all smashed into this one film is sort of, I guess, the gist of it without spoiling too much. It's very hard for a film to surprise me, and I gotta say, wow, Kinds of Kindness, just this movie is completely unpredictable, besides maybe a couple little bits, especially in the first film that we kinda already have seen before. But other than that, God, what the fuck. Kinds of Kindness is creepy, intriguing, and sort of a thriller at certain points, but it's also sort of like a character study, but it's also sort of like an analysis of modern day society and at certain parts. There is just so many things happening in this movie that I still don't fully 100% understand, but I think I got the gist of it. And like how every reviewer has pointed out, Jesse Plemons really is the star of this film. He really shines here, and it's obvious why they mainly had Emma Stone in the marketing, because she's the bigger face here. She's also won 2 Oscars, I believe, or an Emmy, or one of those, whatever. She's gotten awards. She's great, and so is the rest of this cast here, who are fantastic and really deliver the performances that they need to deliver. But Jesse Plemons is just fucking fucking perfect in every single scene he's in it. The way he delivers his lines, wow, creepy, intense, but also like awkward and unpredictable. Like I said, this entire movie is just so unpredictable at moments, and I'm just, whoa, I was not expecting it to go that way, but it went that way, and we got to see that. wow, this is rated R. I want to be very real with y'all though, this movie is definitely long like I said, and can feel very long, and it's very much a slow burn. Don't go into this movie thinking there's some grandiose story arc that's going to happen with all these amazing actors, but rather 3 short films that are trying to convey the meaning or theme of its title. And that's where I think most people would draw the line, because this movie is definitely not for general audiences. The style and the storytelling here is definitely for a more specific niche crowd. I can't see many people loving it, and I can see a lot of people even getting bored of it and hating it, which is completely understandable. And I can't say I would watch this movie again, because once the overall theme, or I guess my idea of what the theme is, from what I've heard other people say, there really isn't much of a scene or part of this movie that I want to see again. I'm not saying this movie isn't visually appealing or there's not something interesting to go and watch. This movie just feels like one of those one and done scenarios, especially because of the length and the way it's telling its story, more like delivering a message. Anyways, I do think you guys should go check this out. This film is absolutely unique in every single way, really unpredictable here, and with such amazing performances by Jesse Plemons. I mean, Jesus Christ, you just have to check this out and really discover why everyone is just totally like, what the fuck is this? This might be one of the freshest movie experiences I've had all year. And even though the audience in the theater with me didn't really find it all that interesting, there were definitely scenes in the movie where we were just all like, whoa. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll catch y'all later.